We started our unit on stories that teach lessons with Greek mythology. Stories that are told by generations, given to the next generations. We've moved from Greek mythology to epics and now legends, and now we're moving to folktales. Folktales are stories that are passed down orally through the generations. They're used for entertainment and education, education being a key part. They are often, but not always, woven around talking animals or mystical creatures. The animals are going to be a big key here for us. In a fable, there's always a reward for goodness, kind of like our epic hero. In a cumulative folktale, it's a pointless story that flows and follows a repeating pattern. Ones you might know from childhood, or ones that you may have read here in our own library, are stories like The House That Jack Built and I Know an Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly. The next type of folktale, beyond cumulative folktales that we're going to see, are talking animal folktales. That's why I said they're going to be a big part of what we're going to do with folktales here in class. It features animals who speak like humans and teach lessons about the rewards of being brave, independent, and clever. Clever is going to be a big part in this as well, because these animals are going to be able to kind of outsmart each other and be able to teach the lesser characters or animals that lesson that the story is supposed to give. Another one type of folktale is humorous folktales that are silly stories about characters who do ridiculous things and make very silly mistakes. I think when we take a look at our fables that we're going to create in class, that some of you might enjoy blending those two, the animal folktales with the humorous ones. Jack and the Three Sillies isn't as well known as, say, maybe a Little Woman Who Swallowed a Fly, but one that we can certainly look at as an example. So you have this to refer back to, so that we have some quick notes on folktales. They're very basic structure of a story, and now we're going to take those instructions, those characteristics, just like we've done with mythology, epics, and legends, and be able to kind of create our own fables. That's what we're doing next.